Just
Let's go, Jonas.
yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm Jay Money, back at y'all with our first episode of top opinion top 10 list, where we give a top 10 of something of our opinion. It's not based on anything, just our opinion. But sometimes my opinion is a fact. Today's top 10 list is on the on my favorite sports teams, and which I made a list on. It's in my head, and should we just get on with it? At first, I'm gonna go ahead and give two honorable mentions. First of all, first honorable mention is the Cleveland Browns. This is a team on the come up. They're just drafting a bunch of number one picks, and they'll be the Super Bowl champions at least once in the upcoming 5 years. The next honorable mention team is I barely started supporting them, but it's the Sunray Babe Ruth baseball team. The recent North Plains Babe Ruth champions. Shout out to my boy Paul Ortiz. He's the third baseman / catcher. He can never go wrong. Always gives like 1 or 2 errors a game, but they don't lose. They fight strong, win the championship. Last year they made it to the championship. This year they won the championship, and they're on the come up. So I'm gonna go with number 10, and that is the Amarillo College Badgers. This is a team that's barely coming up next year. They already signed a 5-star recruit, cornerback, a boy cornerback by the name of Tony Egroenterath. He's actually a part of our show. Not here today. He's probably out with his girlfriend, as we mentioned before. I guess Amarillo College didn't check the film. They didn't see that he gets burnt by the California receivers every day. We're gonna go with number 9. It's Jared Zabransky's own Boise State Broncos. Jared Zabransky, probably arguably the number 1 quarterback in NFL history. That's all you gotta say about him. He was on the team. Oh, Kellen Moore, Cowboys backup quarterback, was also a Boise State Broncos alumni. And yeah, number 9 through 7 is kind of college teams. Number 8 is the Michigan State Spartans. This is a team people don't believe me. I've liked since a long time ago. Everybody calls me a bandwagon when I say them.
Bandwagon.
But I do have family from Michigan. And I just like green and white over blue and yellow. Actually, Western Michigan's pretty good too. But that's not the point. Michigan State is one of the best teams. Had an off year this year, but they're good. They'll be back in the college football playoff. Good basketball team too, even though we got upset in the first round as a 2 seed. Probably one of the worst days of my life, because that brings up to number 7. The Texas Longhorns. I probably shouldn't say that out loud because I'm in an Aggie house right now, but the Longhorns, Colt McCoy, Vince Young, Jamal Charles, Earl Thomas, just to name a few. We got Mark Henry from WWE, my boy. They're all athletes. All they do is win up there down there in Austin. Something wrong? J Money. All right. Number 6 is probably the best team in baseball at the moment, the Philadelphia Phillies. Quick story on how I began to like them. It was my first year getting into baseball. They were in the World Series, chose them, and they won the World Series. I became a fan. Ever since then, they haven't won. I think they've had like a couple of losing seasons in a row, but that doesn't make me not support them. Number 5, good old San Antonio Spurs. Go Spurs, go! They have one of the youngest teams in the NBA. The likes of Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Paul Gasol. They're barely going into their prime. Should be hitting their prime, and they should last for another 10 years. But then we have the veterans like Kawhi Leonard, upcoming Chris Paul. He'll be signing with free agency. They're all veterans leading the team. LaMarcus Aldridge is a very good veteran as well. And number 4, one of my favorites. I'm actually an alumni of this team, the YMCA Soccer Green Team. Actually, 2 of the members of the cast were on this team. Another member was Drew Lassiter. Don't remember if he was good or not, but I was on that team. And the Dumas Demon varsity quarterback Noah Quintanilla was on that team. I don't remember him passing the ball much, but he was on the team. Number 3, the Dallas Cowboys. They have the... Oh, yeah. Back to number 4. Juan Felipe Ramirez claims to have played, but I don't remember. If anything, he was probably the guy that brought us snacks every week. Watched us lead the team to victory. But thanks, Juan, for that. I think you are the real MVP. Number 3, Dallas Cowboys, as I mentioned before, and got another thought to go back. Number 3, these Dallas Cowboys, 5 Super Bowls. Call us the Cowgirls, whatever you want. We don't care. You still have less Super Bowls than us, unless you're the Pittsburgh Steelers, which...
You're a bandwagon, Jonas.
I'm not a bandwagon.
You like him this year. That's about it.
I'm the only Cowboys fan in this group. We have Tony Inter, Titans. No, I'm actually a Too Much Sauce, Cole Beasley kind of fan. Best receiver in the NFL, best player in the NFL. He's actually the greatest of all time, the GOAT of the NFL. I'm the only Cowboys fan in this group. Tony likes the Titans, Juan likes the Ravens, and Drew and Zach like the New Orleans Saints. Yeah, Zach, you like the Saints. Number 2, it's got to be Real Madrid, CF. Liked them since 2000, right at the womb. I was a Real Madrid fan. What can I say? They're just the best. My favorite color's white, and they wear
racist.
White. What?
That's racist.
I'm just saying their jersey's white. Why is that racist?
I mean,
their away kit's black.
I think it's in the video. That wasn't a funny joke at all, Juan. That's why you're behind the camera. Go, Jonas.
Juan was a buzzkill. I forgot what I was going to say about Real Madrid. They're number 2. And number 1. Number 1 is a team straight from my heart. We'll never forget them. They'll always live in my blood. The good old Dumas Demons of Dumas. Play their home games at Dumas Demons Stadium. I love those guys. I'm actually part of their soccer team and kind of part of their football team. I don't think I'm considered part of the football team because I don't get invited to the pool parties or anything, but they're my favorites. I'm gonna really enjoy watching them from the sidelines as I warm up kicking probably, but we'll never actually get to kick the ball. But the soccer team's good too. Nobody cares about them, but they win gold balls.
It's in the video.
At the Odessa regional, what was it? The area round, Dumas Demons won. We had about 3 people there. My mom, my dad, and my brother. No, just kidding. We had quite a few. Thanks for those loyal soccer fans.
You're welcome.
Wish we had as much fans as the football team, but those people watch me on the sidelines either way. Yeah, this will conclude my first top 10 opinion list, which was about sports teams. Like I said, I'm J Money, and this. Bye.